Oh, that was frustrating. Got a message that OBS crashed. And it did crash. Weirdly enough, it was still running until I hit the message that said it crashed. So, oh man, I have a whole soda I didn't drink. Anyway, welcome to Monday. I'm Great Uncle Pixel. I code stuff, like this stuff on the right here. Like all this stuff here. I typed every bit of this stuff. That's not true. Some of it was copy and paste. Some of it was copy and paste. So what I'm going to do today, whoops, boop. I'm going to do some copy and paste. In fact, copy. Gonna do some copy and paste. Battle visible font. Now the thing is, I don't want these to change at all. That's the interesting thing here. I don't want the pieces visible. I don't want the pieces visible. I don't want any of these to change. But I do want pause visible true. Now, problem is there's nothing called pause. So what am I going to do? I'm going to add a resource called pause. Specifically, what is rich text label called? Pause. Put that all the way at the bottom. Gonna do some on-readies? Yeah. One more on-ready. Done! Okay. So we go here. We got pause. Horizontal alignment center. Vertical alignment center. I mean, I need to... This node doesn't have a control parent. Okay, that's fine. Transform, one change. I have been told by people close to me that this is a terrible title, incidentally. So, we'll call it, we'll put it back to Chess Plus for now, whatever. Whatever. So you'll know I've updated the window. Anyway, pause. Okay. So we want pause right in the middle here. And we stretch it to the right. And we... Come on. Come on. Stretch it to the left. Stretch it to the right. Stretch it to the left, yeah. Stretch it up and down all around the town. And we're stretching, and we're stretching, and we're stretching, and we're... What is up with that guy? What is up with Great Uncle Pixel today? Well, let me tell you. Great Uncle Pixel's sleepy. Great Uncle Pixel should be taking a nap in his easy chair. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's good. Okay. So we want to check visibility. Top level. Theme overrides. Fonts. Font sizes. Normal. Font. Load. Good old that. Font sizes. Normal. We got normal. 100. Wow, look at that big pause message. I do want to move it down some. Why? 500. I don't want to move it that far down. 250. 200. Perfect. Disability layer. Anyway. I don't know why I made it this, because clearly, well, I see it can be bold, it can be not bold. In theory, let's map this thing. Okay. Colors. What is this? Font outline. That's good. Constants. Outline. There's a random piece over here. What is this thing? Oh, I see. That's in battle. Okay. That's good. Let's see here. Font outline color equals... Okay, good. 200. Ooh, I like that with the circle. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. And let's change the outline color to kind of bluish. Not that bluish, just a little bluish. Zero, 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 050. There we go. You got a blue pause menu. Oh, I see. It's not. It's an outline, not a. Well, that's pretty neat. Even so, maybe it's too much. Maybe it is too much outline. Let's make it 100. See what that looks like. Ooh, there we go. That looks better. Now, when the game is running, it won't have the press S and the chess plus and the option menu at the same time. That's So, so let's go back to the script. Ooh, 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 ooh. After these messages, we'll be right back. Okay. Um, speech chat. Goodness. Did every I have a checklist of things I want to do before the stream starts. Whew. It's so Monday. Yeah, my text to speech is off. Sorry, Ujulus. Sorry about that, Ujulus. I forgot to put my text to speech on. Text, text, speech. Do I have any sound here? Okay, hang on a second. Let's check something else here. Well, let me look at OBS again. My voice is coming through. Yes, yes. Are my sound effects coming through? Um, uh, let's just put on a random thing. Yeah, that's coming through. Maybe coming through too much, but let me close some of my tabs here. Do the creepy creature. I don't need that happening here. Sometimes I get too into relaxing on Sunday. I did do stuff today. If you'll check my YouTube page, you'll see all those nice nifty thumbnails I made. Especially I'm kind of proud of the one for Deponia, especially because that one's funny. If you didn't see it, it's LP Deponia. If you didn't see it, it looks like that one. I can. It's up here. LP Deponia. Oh, what the heck's it doing down there? There we go. That's what my new that's what my new thumbnail looks like. Oh yeah. Uh, okay, I'm amused. I don't know if anyone else is, but I'm amused by it. Anyway, it's Monday. It's Monday. And Monday means I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I just you know, just don't want to do that. Can I select all of these and drag them? Yes. Okay. So I get those off the screen. So they're not. Let's put them over here. Anyway, let me go back and read the chat. Actually, I didn't hear the speech to test it. Check the speech check. Is this thing working? Is this thing on?
Me.
Oh,
Said. Is this teeing on?
yeah, okay, this thing is on. I didn't hear the first one. I'm not sure why. Didn't hear the test text speech message, but I did hear the is this thing on message. There it is. Is this thing on? And yeah, maybe this should say paused instead of pause. Uh, or if you like aminals, it should say pause. Tee hee. But no, AUSCD. Exclamation point. Question mark.
Gujalus. Said.
Smiley face.
Is there breaking textures? No?
No, not. No, there's not. I didn't work on that over the weekend. I didn't work on much over the weekend. I mean, it's the weekend. Sometimes Sunday is my only true full day off, so I often spend Sunday just staring at the ceiling, or
Said.
playing video games.
Fair.
I should work on that tomorrow when I'm not streaming. If I'm not shopping. But in the meantime, yeah, I do kind of like paused better.
Art stream.
Yeah. Oh. I could do an art stream. That would be teaching myself something new, doing textures rather than just flat images. I would definitely make a copy of everything before I started. You know what I didn't do? I didn't make a copy. I didn't back this up before I started, so I'm gonna back it up right now because I haven't done anything but adding the pause thing. Thinking. There we go. Want it in the center of the board because it wasn't. Options is also off center compared to the board. There we go. Okay, I thought I fixed that, but I guess not. The Chess Plus title appears to be centered. Where's the outline? I want the outline to be a little thicker so it touches the, so it covers the edge. Yes. There we go. Let's go a little more. Looks good. Looks good. Now let's go back to the script. Go up to chess plus the script. I don't want elif. If mode equals pause. Slightly redundant variable, but I want to be sure. Actually, I want to be able to change the mode while paused. If paused. In fact, oh, derp. Wait, no, it's not what I wanted. X, you go actually here. No, actually, I do want it. What am I doing? Okay, I just want it there. Hide pieces. No, okay. There, okay. This way I can change the mode from pause while still leaving it paused. Paused no longer looks like a word to me. Pause. What even is a pause? Why would I need a pause in my game? Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I see a bot. I gotta go ban the bot. Okay, bot banned. I do not care about your stream, boo. Go away. Okay, just looking at stuff and trying to figure out what I'm doing. I promised a pause feature, and I'm going to put in a pause feature. So, Okay, let's go up here. If input action, just press start. If event, no, I don't. Whoop, too much. Don't, don't, don't. Input. If input is action, just press start. Mode equals pause. If paused, all right, that's what I wanted. That's why I wanted this. Um, okay, come on. I wanted their prev mode string. It does. Oh, well, aren't I clever? Did I use that for anything? Oh, right. Uh, right. It only checks when the mode changes. When the okay, so I don't want prev mode. I'm using that for something. Pause mode. String. Okay. And then we go over here. If paused. If not paused. Paused.
Ilfilly said.
Mode
So I was lurking, but
equals.
I thought I saw a title card for Deponia insinuating that Rufus might be a jerk.
Well, maybe. What do you mean paused mode's not declared in the current scope? I declared it. I just declared it. Or was it pause mode? I guess it's pause mode. Okay. It's not paused. Mode equals paused. Else. Mode equals pause. Mode paused equals false. Hang on a second. I don't need this here at all. I could set that up there. If paused. I'm doing this the hard way. I don't need all this crap. I just need the paused variable. Screw it. I just need the variable. Not paused. And paused.
Ilfilly
Not
said.
paused.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you've talked about it yet, but did you set up your Discord yet?
Oh, yes, it's kind of set up. I set up the basics of the Discord. I want to rename all the channels. Um, in chat, mod chat, head mod chat, in chat, logs. Okay, rules, information.
Ujulus
Anyway,
said.
I got distracted. I don't want
7
to deal with
viewers
that.
and only 8 of them are lurkers.
Oh, that's not bad. Else.
Philly said. You still have Breath of Fire 4 in your tags?
I shouldn't. I know I changed that. I
Ujulus
I know I changed
said.
that.
SHH don't tell him.
Yeah, maybe I'll get more viewers if they think this is Breath of Fire. Um, I am doing Breath of Fire right now. Wait a minute. I know I fixed that. That's not the right window. Twitch. Oh, I do still have Breath of Fire in my tags. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll change those tags. Yeah. So I should remove some of those tags. That one, that one, that one. Can I not do it while the stream is running? I guess not.
Ujulus said. Add like a buff 4 screenshot on the bottom right with like 10 pixel res.
I'm one of the only two people streaming Breath of Fire right now, so I guess I could have left that there. Um, it's pretty funny. That is two more people than I thought would be streaming Breath of Fire.
Ujulus said. One of them is streaming, the other is coding.
Yep. So apparently, my next game is going to have to be Breath of Fire 7. Clearly, the next game I code. So yeah, my next game, Breath of Fire 7. That's not going to be my next game. I'm pretty sure.
Philly said. Someone has to code it.
Yeah, that's true. I will rename it Breath of Pixel so I don't get sued. And also as an excuse for having all the characters be little pixel things. I'm gonna do some messing with the input map. I need a pause in there. Ooh, I could use the start command. Just hit start to. Did I close that? I don't want to close that. There we go. Where are we? Where are we? Where's the command? Here it is. If mode equals game over. Right. Else. There we go. Mode not equal to options. Modes we got here. We got game over, sudden death. I don't even know if I made that a real mode, but did I?
Northex_666. Thanks for following.
Oh, thanks for following. Speech chat announces that in the strangest way, as if I said it. I did say. I mean, I did say it, but anyway. Thank you for following NorthX666. Oh, lagging. Okay, I do have a chess mode equals sudden death.
Northex_666 said, sign of the horns.
Welcome, sign of the horns. How you doing? How's everyone doing? I'm not doing great. I'm doing fine. Doing fine.
Northex_666 said, these incantations must be overseen by the Dark One.
Well, to that I just have to say,
Great Uncle Pixel
said, confused face.
Exactly. Mm, where, blarg, 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 blarg. Okay, I do have sudden death mode, but it only stays there long enough to go into battle mode. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good. So anyway, it does exist. It is used, but it's movement. Good, 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 good. Now the problem here is that we got movement. So let's go back in the movement. If chess mode equals not movement or chess paused, find return or chess paused. That should do it. What's wrong with this line? Oh, it's okay. Right, it's shadowing. That's okay. I want to only refer to that piece. I have a promote mode. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, the main reason I changed chess mode to promote here is so it won't do anything. Chess mode equals battle. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's check this battle. Chess mode equals battle. Visible equals true. Set health bars. Huh. Not sure it needs this. So this is important. Function set health bars. Init battle. Init battle. Okay, good. I think battle player is going to be the important one. Whoops. Scroll. Let's start at the top. Chess dot mode. If chess dot mode equals not equal to battle or chess paused. Let's check chess mode equals battle. Okay. Chess mode, not battle, not movement, not game over. Okay. It may do it. It may not do it. I know there's some edge cases here where it's going to do weird things. So that's... There we go. Here we go. Okay. Press S to start new game. Okay. Okay. When I hit the pause key, it definitely pauses. But I think the chessboard is covering it. Somehow. So it was clearly covering the chessboard on the... Anyway, let me move some pieces here. Okay. Now, okay, how odd. Okay. Hit S. It does pause. Okay. Hmm. Game over. I want one CPU player. Okay. Interesting. Okay. There, that's good to know. The shot doesn't stop when the game is paused. So that's good to know in the sense that arg. Although the shot does I noticed go through. It doesn't check for collision while it's paused.
Vigilus said, "Have you looked at FPS chess yet?"
No, I haven't actually. Dunk. Ow. Anyway, let me pause that. Because clearly something is wrong with the making the thing appear thing. FPS chess. Let's see here. Lag. FPS chess on Steam. First person shooter. Very positive. Released 4 years ago. Oh, and it's free to play. Add that to the library. I'll look at it. Maybe I'll try it tonight after the stream. What is FPS chess ignition? And ah, it has new pieces. Well, well, well. 1.82 gig. Install. So I'll give that a check out right here on stream. Aha. Here's the problem. I bet that's the problem. So while that's downloading, I'm just doing some fixes here. Make sure we get that pause thing working. Like so. Ow. 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 Yeah, I figured it wouldn't stop the enemy's movement. Okay. Yeah, just kill me. Go ahead. It's okay, I want to hit game over. I'll do CPU versus CPU and see what happens when I hit pause in the middle. Yes. Oh, right, I have to fix that. That's the other thing I need to fix. Keep an eye on... So yeah, I'm going to try FPS chess right here while you watch.
Ujulus.
And then I'll steal stuff from it.
Add. Sad face.
Theft! Theft and evil. Whoa, something just went, something's going all groovy here. Oh, add. Yeah, that... I have no idea when those... I do not get any messages when those ads pop up. I don't know. Hypothetically, I'm supposed to. Aren't I? Oop. Not that. Anyway, I'm just letting those murder each other. I enjoy just sitting back and watching this game, letting it do its thing. Just watching the pieces attack each other. Boom. Yeah. Hmm. a lot of windows open here. Let's check something. Okay, good. When everything went all stuttery over here, it didn't mess up my eyeballs. Things like to mess up my eyeballs. I don't need a big rectangle where my eyeballs should be. Anyway, okay, so that's good. That's good as far as it goes. Because, yeah, it doesn't have to worry about hiding the pieces and showing the pieces if it's not on the chessboard. So what am I doing? Battle player? Battle player.
Lockius of Nord.
Right.
Said. Allah.
Allah? Hang on a second. Hola! That makes much more sense than what the text-to-speech, what the text-to-speech made it sound like. Welcome! How you doing, Loke? Okay. You. Extends character body 2D. Give me...
Lockius of Nord. Said. I exist. How's tricks, pics?
Ah, it's going pretty well. Everything's doing a do. Let's see, if chess paused equals false. If not, chess paused. Don't do that. Okay. Really? Okay, I think that's the problem. It never hit ready. Can't do an on ready with no ready. And shot body 1. Shot body 2. Let's see if that works. I mean, the game already crashed, so, did it? It crashed. Yeah, it is very crashed. So let's see. When the game starts, there we go. Okay, it didn't crash. That's good. Good. It printed. Okay, so it is referring to the right node. Oh, right. If not chess paused, move and slide. Will that do it? I don't know. I don't know anything. I never did know anything. But now I know that I don't know all on a Christmas morning. Okay. Okay, doesn't stop the animation, but that's okay. That would be a pain. I mean, pretty sure I know how to do that, but still changes modes. But there we go. Beautiful. That was easier than expected. That lightning bolt looks a little more like a chainsaw, honestly. Uh, and yep, doesn't stop the emerald from spinning. That's okay. I think I like it like that. Ooh. So, I'm going to stop the game. Let's see what this FPS chess is all about. Huh. This game has not yet provided new controller support information, and support for your device is unknown. It's Windows! Oh, it's launching in. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes, Valve, I trust you. I guess. Guess I trust you, Mr. Valve. So let's see what this looks like back here. Let's call that up. Oh, DigiPen. Okay, I know who that is. Let's see if it actually. Oop, I don't like that. You gonna crash my whole computer? Is that the idea? Nope, nope, tutorial. Okay. Why is it so dim? Oh, okay, because it didn't. Wow. This is not an old computer. Nor is it a slow computer. Uh, let's see what pieces is. Wow. That's a pawn. Yeah. Original. Knight. Turns into a horse. Yeah. Bishops fly. Okay. Oh, I see. They have rook turns into a stone wall and moves with a grappling hook. Queen queen can pick up other pieces and fly with a jetpack. Shiny. Switch to cannon. Okay. See through an enemy through walls. Rapid fire burst bolts. Throw sword. Make clones. Wood. That's interesting. Let's go with original, because why not? I don't know what I'm doing. Tutorial. Wow, this is weirdly laggy. I don't know if I just have too much running, but it is just unpleasant. Play chess. Don't think too hard. Okay, do I need to cursor here? Okay. Yeah, that's good. Go get him, horsey. Oh, that is kind of neat, actually. Oh, I see. Whoa! I am off the chessboard! I am on the floor! I am on the floor and the pawn is not. So, what the heck? Is that regular shooting? Okay. Okay, that's regular shooting. Which button is regular shooting? Oh, okay, that button is regular shooting. Got it. And that's E. Hold right click to block shots. Left shift to use movement ability. Hold space on the wall to climb it. Oh ho. See which button here is the equivalent of space. Ah. Now destroy the enemy's piece, the one holding the gun. Okay, space is the jump button. Right, okay, so it's this button. Whoops. So I guess I can... Well, this is the most... Okay, it's the one holding the gun. Okay, I'm the white... Destroy the enemy piece. The one holding the gun. It's not that guy. I'm gonna kill that guy anyway. I'm gonna knock them all off the table. Here we go. Oh, is that the one holding the gun? That's the one holding the gun. I win! Now go find a friend to play with. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Can I use these other pieces? That's the question. Throw sword. Rapid fire burst bolt. See enemy through walls. Well. Windowed full screen resolution, VSync enabled. Turn this down to not 5. Let's turn this down to 40 frames per second because it's struggling at the. It is weirdly struggling at 60. This is not an old computer. In fact, I just got it in December, brand new. So, master volume, key map.
Just another unoptimized AAA game.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's AAA. I think it's 000. I mean, that's the thing here. This thing looks like an N64 game at best. Okay, slightly, the textures aren't as blurry, but well, I'm gonna quit this for now. That's game kind of amused me though. I will fiddle with that later. Yes, really. Well, that was entertaining. Also going to close Steam because something here is maybe it's Chrome. I usually don't have Chrome. Open, but now I have Chrome open, and so anyway, that's what I was doing now. So that's the game I'm apparently ripping off. When it's clear, I'm ripping off Archon. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Pass. I do need the on ready. I do need the ready there, so on ready works. Shot body 1, but pass. Oh, what are you doing? Pass. That's good to know. I mean, I could have just done get parent here instead of chest, but I'd rather have the variable in case I need it later. I don't think I need it later, but I might need it later. But yeah, like I said, maybe I'll probably try that again at some point when I don't have a million other things running. Also, it doesn't appear to have a versus CPU mode. Unlike my game, which definitely has a versus CPU mode. Alright, that's the other thing I wanted down here. In the options mode. Go options. This is a mess. I could probably fix this, but anyway. Normal. Fairy. Random. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, where is the thing? If CPU equals 1, piece option number equals piece option number plus 1. Huh. It's not going to be elif. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm going to have to put an if-then statement in this normal very random. So, this works fine, but it's not correct. Okay, if input is right, 1. There we go. Elif inf, make this left 1. There we go. There we go. Match selected option. Go. There we go. -1. Greater than, if it's, oh, hang on. If it's less than 0, then it equals 2. And let's see what that looks like, because it's not going to work right at first. But it will look right if I'm if I did it right, you know. Oh, that's FPS chess. I don't want FPS chess in there. It shouldn't be doing FPS chess. It should be doing that chess. I think my problem is I do not like FPS games. That's not true at all. Okay, normal, fairy, random. There we go. Good. Good. Unfortunately, random doesn't do anything, and I think if I select it, the game will crash. Let's see. I want to watch the game crash. Some people just want to watch the world burn, and some people just want to watch the game crash. And... oh. Haha. Well, that didn't crash the way I expected. That's even funnier. Fortunately, I do have an emergency game over key there. Bam. Anyway, I'm going to hide that. Just let that play in the background while you can watch down here as it does its thing. What was I going to do? I was going to, right. We're going to Chess Plus. And what we're going to do here is make a new function, fairyboard. No. A new fairyboard.
The world is already burning.
Function random board. Okay. If type equals random, arrange pieces equals random board. Bwahahaha. Pawns. Oh, no. Rook, Empress. Rook, Bishop. Okay. No. Queen, Princess. Knight. Princess. Well, we'll figure it out. 4, J. J. Var J equals random. Randy, range 0, 1. If J equals 0, else. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Okay, for I in, hang on, for I in 3, I in 8 is 0 to 7. For I in 3, so it says I in 4 is 0 to 3. Okay. Just gonna splatter the random here. Match. J. And this is, let me think here. There's, how many pieces are there? You know what? I'll do this in the wrong order. Else. For I equals, for I in 8. Yes, for I in 8. Back row. Okay. Copy. if win condition equals checkmate and I equals 4, then this, else, colon, dupe. No, we don't need an else here. Match J, 0. Temp. Oh goodness, this is just going to be a whole string of things, isn't it? Let me grab this. No. I'm going to grab this one because that's the one I'm going to need to copy. There we go. 1. Except not Berolina. Rook. Knight. In fact, let me just copy this whole thing here. There we go. Rook, knight, bishop. Sounds like the game's over. 2, 3. Yeah, this should not be a 1, but I'm figuring out. I'm doing it in copy. Queen. Princess. Why did I just do that? Okay. That is incorrect. Princess, Empress. Amazon. There's going to be no kings. Okay. What? Actually, 8. If win condition not equal checkmate. Yeah, let's put another king in there. Let's give it a chance of being a king. Else.
Ilfili said.
Else, let's
Isn't
make
that
it a...
vector 2i 0, I?
Oh yeah, that should be 0i. You're correct. That's the problem with copying. It should all be 0i for the back row. That's why I made the mistake of copying the pawn line. And the pawn line. So yeah, slightly more chance of a queen showing up, but that's okay. So 0 to 8. Um, 143. There's an error on line 143. Oh, okay. That's the problem. Yes. So let's see. Did this crash? It did not crash. And yes, you're correct. Should have been 0. But it's 0 now. Oh. Oh, that's odd. Hello, Admiral Kage. Welcome. 60 stream streak. My goodness. Sometimes it just doesn't read stuff. Well, did I bring up the window? I brought up the window! Yay! You know, I used to have my chat on OBS, but I haven't figured out how to do that. It crashed, it erased everything. Not today, mind you, but okay, random. CPU, start game. That's a lot of queens. But and note that it's still even because it may be random, but it's also ow. It's random, but it's also still mirrored. So it's only setting up the first player and then mirroring it to the second player. Because that's the easiest way to do it. You know, I suppose I could have them be different sides, but cause I do kind of want to have a normal versus fairy option, which would be funny. Though I'm pretty sure that the fairy chess pieces have the advantage there.
Locutus of Nord
Actually, I'm not sure they do.
said, "You ever need help with the BTS of streaming, hit me up. I'd be happy to set aside some time on a video call."
Oh, sure. Thank you. Yep, sometimes the tech still baffles me, which is, you know, annoying because I've always been a tech guy. I'm doing tech right now. Sometimes sometimes I realize I forgot a lot of the stuff I knew. Because I haven't used it in years. I don't necessarily need to remember how to write to a file on the Commodore 64. Which I think I've also forgotten how to write to a file on in Godot, but that's okay. I can go look at that. That's just go look at my go look at. Ooh. Oh, that's not 3 queens. That's 3 kings down there. Insert joke about Christmas here. Yeah, I always forget which one's the kings and which one's the queens, but yeah, that's the... Ooh. Nice. Ow. Ouch. Obviously not in checkmate mode.
Locutus of Nord.
I should check
Thanks
checkmate
for
mode.
subscribing for 1 month.
Oh, thank you for subscribing for 1 month. BTS. Okay, you did say BTS.
Northex_666 said, "The darkness rejoices."
Great Uncle Pixel
said,
Confused
face.
I guess the darkness rejoices. It's could be a thing that's happening. Ooh. Oh no. Right, I also want to check random, man, you just don't want to move that knight, do you? Boom. It's a little too random, I think, but it's okay. Aha! Moved the knight. Moved it the wrong way. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this game prematurely. Oh,
Locutus
right.
of Nord said, "I guess I only get to use my founder's badge when I'm subbed."
I guess so. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay. Screwed that up. Anyway, let me reset that. Do checkmate. Make sure there's only one king, and there is. There's only one king. Queen versus queen. I think it would be funny to have a couple of pieces that only show up in random mode. Oh, the king castle. Did you see that? Awesome.
Ill Philly said, "I saw it."
That's cool. I wasn't sure that would work.
Said,
Oh.
"I saw it." Ill Philly said, "It was magnificent."
It was. I've never seen the computer do that. Oh, this is not going well. The game may end right here. Because in terms of raw power, the rooks got the king beat. Yeah, game over. That's okay. That's okay. Boop. There we go. I want to see the different layout. Good. So now I'm pretty sure that castling is a little, despite the name castling and the traditional way it works, I think you can castle with any piece in the corner. So I'm going to check that. I mean, if that's the case, that's fine. That's not, what's my phone doing? It's blinking over there.
Ilfili
I know
said,
it's incorrect,
I
but
thought you could only castle with the rook if it hadn't moved.
yes. But there you go. You can castle with whatever piece is in the corner. If it hasn't moved. If the king hasn't moved, then whatever piece is in the corner hasn't moved. There's a lot of queens in this one. I wonder if some of those were going to be kings before they be turned into queens because I replace any extra kings. Because in checkmate mode, you just have one king right here and right
it's
here.
It's in honor of pride too.
Yeah. What's in honor of pride too? The castling? King castling? Queen castling?
Ilfili said, no, the queens. They're out for pride too.
Oh, right. Pride 2. That makes sense. Oh, come on. No, come back. I hit reload at exactly the wrong time. Seriously, it doesn't give me the message that was just there so I can... Oh, okay, there we go. Maybe? Come on. Come on.
Ilfili said, Automod, you're no fun.
I can't even approve it. It's gone on my screen. What the heck? Say it again. And I'll approve it. Because what the heck sometimes automod. I gotta check that automod. That is way too picky. Do I have my Twitch? Okay. Screen together. Clip that. Let's see here. Nope. Not here. This is stream info. Content. Moderation. Settings. Let's see. That's fine. I edit this. Ah, okay. Turn that down. Okay, that's down. Okay, let's turn that off and see what happens here. Most of it might just ugh. Okay. 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 Let's see if that helps. Let's see if that auto mod is better. There we go. Allow.
Ilfili
There we go.
said,
Auto.
Electric dildalagoo.
Yeah, I guess it's. I guess after it kind of ruins the joke for it to be that big a delay.
Bugelus. Said. At ill Philly, that's correct.
Yeah, in normal chess, yes, you can
Bugelus.
only
Said.
the king and
Same
the
for the
piece
king.
in the corner. The king and the rook both have to have not moved, and that it works the same way here. The difference is you can do it with whatever piece is in the corner, even if it's not a rook. It makes a little sense with the Empress, which is half rook. It makes no sense in the random game, but it's a random game. All the pieces are decided randomly. Like this.
Bugelus. Said. But it's always the rook, nah?
I mean, in real chess, yes. In real chess, yes. In this game, oof. The rules are fast and loose. Hee spinny rock. Bump.
Bugelus. Said. Why not chess 960?
960? I'm not sure I get the reference. Why not chess 67?
Bugelus.
Oh.
Said. Castling works with
Oh,
this
I
and
see.
it is somewhat official.
I see, chess 960. Fisher Random Chess. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Castling in chess 960. I see. Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Let me look at it on Wikipedia's. Interesting. Okay, 960 distinct possible starting positions. Interesting.
Bugelus. Said. It's a somewhat random position, but the position has some rules, like the bishops must be on different colored squares and the king must be in between the rooks.
Makes sense. So you can castle on both sides. And it looks like it is reflected. Black's setup always mirrors white's. Okay, so that's...
Bugelus. Said. Exactly.
Oh, I could do a 960 thing too.
Bugelus. Said. So it is fair. You just don't have to learn a lot of opening theory.
Interesting stuff here. I didn't, yeah, never heard of 960. You know, I'm not not big into chess. For all that, I am making a chess game. And I have a lot of weird pieces. Huh, transposition. Displacement chess. Well, this is weirder than that, even. Is the game over? Game's over. Checkmate! White wins!
Ilfili said. I wanted to ask. Ujalas said. Which is annoying. I also play chess quite a lot. I have been at a few school tournaments. I don't have an official ELO, because I have not been at an official tournament, but it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah. I just was never very good at it.
Ilfili said.
I was playing,
Why does the starting screen say player 1 and player 2 instead of white and black like everywhere else?
Did it say that? Hang on. It should say white and black. Checkmate, white wins. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It does say player 1 and player 2 here. Oh, that's easy enough to fix. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Option list. White. Player 2. Black. Save. There we go. And it changed while I was typing it. White and black here, too. White, control, black, control. Let me see if that's too long. Let's see if control is spelled correctly. Let's see, is it? No, that's fine. White control, human, black control, human. Okay, that makes, there we go. That's a little clearer, I think, than just white and black. And then human or CPU. And start the game again. Let's see what we got here.
Said. I'm also not, but I am improving. Practice does make perfect. And then there is good players like Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura who are just good at it. Magnus Carlsen was 12 years old when he tied against the reigning chess world champion back then.
Wow.
Ilfili said. Could you had a random moves first?
Huh. That's a good idea too. While I'm throwing random stuff in. Let me see how I did that. What did I do here? What's going on? Okay, let's see here. First player. Okay.
Ujalas.
Yes,
said.
that makes sense.
That's not how chess works.
That's true.
This is just a new chess.
Yeah. Yeah, in real chess, white always goes first. But so I give the option for black to go first. Which is technically not real chess. But in real chess, they don't shoot at each other, so I don't feel bad about breaking the rules of chess. So, white, black, random. So let me add that in up here. White, black, Random. Look at all this stuff going on down here. Let me close that while I mess with this. Let me pause the game. Like that. While I add a third option. Where is it? Win condition.
Gojulus said. How would you know? I always bring a gun to tournaments. Even though firearms of all kinds they're illegal for everybody except hunters and military and police.
Hmm. Greater than 2 equals 0.
Said. That's just regular chess, no? Ilfili said. That way someone could choose white all the time because they prefer to be on the left side of the board but still not start all of the time.
True. True. Especially since using left and right as my board sides is also kind of unusual. That's okay. No one in this game, none of the characters in this game have firearms. Don't be ridiculous. I was considering giving the king a gun, but based on battle chess, which is, you don't actually fight the pieces in battle chess. They just have a battling animation when you capture a piece. And king takes bishop. Yeah, he pulls out a gun and shoots the bishop.
Said. When I practice, one player picks one pawn of each color and hides it in his hands, letting the other player pick a hand. Whatever color that pawn has, is your color. Gojulus said. You could try to add a version of this.
First player equals can I? There isn't a random boolean. There we go. Clever.
Ilfili said. At Ugulus, that's what I do too.
I usually just shoot people with a... Oh, wait. Huh.
Ugulus said. Random from 0 to 1. I don't know about script. In Python, a0 is interpreted as a bool.
Yeah, I know in many languages, 0 is
Ugulus
interpreted as false,
said.
and
False.
1 is true. But I don't know if it does that here. I wonder if I can just... Is this, Just place? Where's ready? There it is.
Ugulus
There.
said. You could try.
Yeah. Test int var test bool test int equals 0 bool test bool equals test int print test bool. 1, 2. So I'm just going to hit restart. Is the screen up? It is not. Good, good. So I'm just going to hit restart and look at the see what it says down there. Ah, yes, it does. It does, in fact, do it that way. Let me restart it there.
Said. Learning something new every day.
Yep, yep. I knew it did that in other languages, but I never thought to test it here. But yeah, there it is, 0. I can set a boolean equal to an int. And if it's 0, it looks like if it's 0, it's false. And if it's anything else, it's true. Let me throw another test at that. -2. -2 is also true. Okay. Interesting.
Said. In most languages it's just checking for greater than 0.
Yeah, but here it's apparently checking for not equal to 0.
Said. That's weird.
It is a little weird. But it is kind of useful. So I can just set this to Randy range 01. Despite being a and also I can check this. I need to put this here. Make a copy, except negative.
Said. Who's Randy?
Randy's the guy who
Said.
controls the.
JK.
Randy's the guy who controls whether things are the RNG. He's a great guy. It's named for him, you know. The word random is named after Randy.
Said. Who's Randy G? Il Philly. Said. Randy is the nickname of the RN god. Said. AHH. Said. The Holy One. Said. Or 2.
Okay. Okay.
Said. Get it? Badum TSS.
That was terrible. Oh, I didn't notice which side went first here. Randy. Might be the Holy 0. It was so terrible. I'm going to cry. Also, I forgot to notice whether...
Is there an attack advantage now?
I don't think so. One of the silly things I was thinking of doing is giving each player an attack advantage depending on whether they were attacking on a black or a white square.
Thank you so much. My dad would love it.
What was I doing? I was doing something here. I lost track of what I was doing. Right, I was doing this. In fact, let me just do human. It doesn't matter. I don't actually have to start game. And red started. Nice. Red was first. Good. And then game over. Press S to start. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Problem is...
Ugelus said.
This...
Is the tiebreak implemented fully now? As a win condition?
Yes, it should be. This should be out here. You go out here. There we go. That will keep now I don't have to repeat the same code over and over again. Just checks it. Should just check it here.
Said. When did you start streaming?
About 2 hours ago.
Ugelus said. I meant when did you do your first stream?
Oh, my first stream. Okay. Oh, October-ish. I don't remember the exact date, but it was definitely... It was back in October of last year. I'm pretty sure I can pull out. I'm pretty sure I can look at the date. Let me see when my earliest let's see.
Said.
Let me check my content and
That's
see when my
shortly
oldest.
after my birthday then, at the end of September.
Yeah, let me check when my let me check my content here, YouTube Studio, and see on when I started. I don't know if I properly archived the first few videos. I hope I did. Well, that was as good a time as any to check, right? Sure, let's check now. See whether there was early Great Uncle Pixel back in the days before I had my little background and my little icon. Let's see here. Rows per page, 50. We have 71 videos here? That doesn't sound right. I've definitely streamed more than 71 times. Did I not upload the first bunch? My earliest published video is from January. Oh no, did I lose my first Did I lose my first few months of... Oh no.
I am your only YT viewer RN.
Yeah. Are you? No, I don't see you on YouTube. I see you on Twitch right now. But are you on YouTube as well? can't see who's on here. What the heck? YouTube.
Said. Now back on Twitch.
YouTube.
Said. I have both open.
YouTube.
At Great Uncle Pixel.
Said. UTOLB.
Well, that's amusing. Okay. I did read it. Good. Concurrent viewers, 1. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Yes. Stream health is excellent. Okay, just gotta minimize that.
Ujalus. Said. Not logged in there.
Print chess first player. I am gonna, let's do that. Hang on, where'd my command go? Where is it? Okay, this should not be here. X. Aha, let's put it here. Let's put it here. Perfect. It wasn't setting it up right. It was not setting it up right. Should be up here. Should be up here. False. So that's second player. O. Press S. Start game. Okay, good. It's alternate. It's not alternating, but okay. It's not doing second player all the time. I mean, that's the thing about random. Sometimes you're just gonna, when you're doing a coin flip, sometimes you do get heads 10 times in a row. Not often, but shouldn't happen all the time, but sometimes it happens. That's random for you. Yeah, I mostly use YouTube for archives because Twitch doesn't archive. I mean, sure, it keeps the VODs for a couple weeks, but not long term. And right before I managed to get dual streaming set up, I just copied all of them over there. I still do that with Breath of Fire because Breath of Fire messes up my YouTube stream. I need to edit some more panels. I'm just watching my own video. Hey look, that's me! I'm a rectangle. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started in October.
Northex_666 said, uploading VODs is bad for SEO. Our squamous lord commands simulstream for improved engagement and KPIs.
Yeah. Took me a while to get simulstream working. So I'm doing that now. Good old KPIs. Killers per inch, right? I think that's what it stands for.
Northex_666 said, this is why you have been chosen.
I am the chosen one. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know I've been chosen. Nice. It feels nice to be chosen for something. I get to be chosen. Yeah, I like this this random chance of much easier to throw together than I thought it would be. It wasn't that hard to throw together at all. Boom. That could have gone either way. Oh, queen versus queen. Yeah, that didn't go well. Oh, rook versus knight. And that's, yeah, knight really, the knight is a really powerful piece despite not having any ranged attacks, just because it hits like a truck. It hits like a truck, and it moves fast, it hits like a truck, and it takes less damage from most attacks. So it is a pretty dangerous piece, despite not having a ranged attack. Yeah, I don't know if I've really balanced all these pieces well, but that's part of the strategy. I wonder if the king should be more powerful in a checkmate game. I kind of like that idea. If right, win condition. Yeah, don't worry about what I'm doing back here. It's fine. It's all fine. If win condition equals checkmate. If win condition equals checkmate, starting health equals 50. There we go. I won't make it stronger. But I won't make it stronger offensively, but I'll give the king more health in a checkmate game. Ooh, white piece is blocked. Black wins. And here we go. Nice. What pieces we got here? We got a whole ton of rooks. That's funny. I'm gonna just want to check something. I want to see if it. Oh, yeah, look at that. It goes way off the screen. That's okay. It doesn't go that far off the screen. King's still not that. King, 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 king. Let's see here. Let me look at king. Set up piece. They're all empty, all empty. These are things for. Yes, okay. I wanted to see. Does this refer to chess? No. Okay, I cannot. This is just a class name. Okay. Maybe in battle player. I should look in battle player. Nah, nah, nah. There's too much going on here. Okay. All right, because the actual attack routine here. What am I doing? I don't know where the attack routine is. Why? Why should I know what I'm doing? No, it is. It isn't here. It isn't here as I thought. Uh, yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. I could put it in right here. I could put it in piece O dot piece A equals king and chess dot win condition checkmate. Then piece O health minus equals 2. King does 2 more points of damage in checkmate mode. Make it harder to take down. Make it a boss fight. More health and more damage in a boss fight. It's not really a boss fight, but No, no, they're attacking. Oh, this is standard chess. Okay. Either that or the random number is really coincidental here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Boom. O. S. Huh. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Yeah, I like the idea that the king's more powerful in a checkmate game. It's pretty powerful anyway. But he should be more difficult to take down in a checkmate game. He's still going to be slow. Still going to have a relatively slow attack, but he'll hit harder and have a lot more health.
Said, if the king only appears in the case of a checkmate game, couldn't you do a random win condition as well?
I mean, the king does appear in other games. The king is still there in a regular when the board is with a regular chessboard setup. The king is there whether it's a checkmate game or a capture all game, just sitting there in his normal spot. There we go. Yeah, just sitting there in his normal spot. Hang on. Where's my game? What's going on here? Yeah, normal, capture all. Yeah, see, King's just, King's right there in his usual spot. He only has 35 starting health. P. But let's start the game again. But checkmate should have, yeah, a lot more health. Goes right off the screen, which is what I want. I like that effect. It's just in the random mode. Yeah, in fairy chess, the king does not appear. The king only appears in checkmate mode. Otherwise, it's a pair of these things, Amazons. And in the random mode, it's random. The king can be anywhere. There's two kings right here, and and third one up there. And pieces are completely random in random capture all, but in random checkmate, words are hard.
Said,
Then there's only one king. Any extra kings are replaced by queens. I don't know if this queen used to be a king, but yeah, there's only one king in the checkmate mode. I'm over explaining it, but it's my stream. Ha ha ha. Okay, I want to see what I was doing here, but yeah, it does a little extra damage. King has a lot more health and does a little extra damage if it's in checkmate mode. King does not regenerate more health between, because that is based on, hang on, let me do regen. If child dot piece name equals king and win condition checkmate child health plus equals 2. 1.5. Makes up the difference between the 50, the 35 it normally has, and the 50 it has in checkmate mode. Huh. Could just give it like 100 health. That would be funny. It'd make the game last longer too. If it's just a normal piece. Let's see. Oh, even better. Hmm. Oh, instead of doing that, do that. Reset it back to max health after every turn. Hmm. I don't know if I like that. That means you have to take him down in one fight. Uh, I'll just add a lot of health back between each. Let's add another 5 back. 5 health back. And I put this here because it max health is still 35. King's max health value is still 35 because that's a constant, and I don't think I can make. Ha! Oh, it's almost 6. How'd that happen? Where is max health? Oh, no, I am wrong. Oh, no, max health. Okay, okay, good. That's good to know. Max health equals new health. That is good to know. That means, second, temp king, temp king, temp king. Yes. Because the number it sends in also becomes its max health. Okay, max health is not defined in the piece itself. It's defined here. It gets sent in. So, So I can do this here without messing up too much. You know what the heck? It's what the heck? I can check this out for balance later. Make it 100. Did I have the screen up this whole time? I did. Okay, that's great. Yeah, that's not what I want. Uh, find test king 1 and king 2. Just have a bunch of pair of kings in there. There we go. Look at all that health. Now, the way this is coded, that was a lot of damage. Look at that. The way this is coded, yeah. If there are multiple kings in a checkmate game, beating any of them will end the game. Which is why I'm careful not to have more than one king in a checkmate game. You know, aside from this test layout here. Okay. That is a lot of hits. Okay. Let's do another quick alteration. I want to see how much damage bump I do to the rook. Oh, right. Yeah, so let these two finish each other. Okay. Oh. Sudden death. Shouldn't be doing sudden death. Shouldn't be in sudden death. I just beat the king. Right. Right next to each other. Let's do that. I want to see king versus rook in a CPU fight. I want to see a check. I want to see a checkmate powered king. Boss mode king. Okay. Because the rook is otherwise the most powerful piece. And checkmate. Okay. 6-3. And let me do another change. I want to see what this looks like. Give me a knight versus... I can see their health. Whoop, why isn't the output window open? Hold on. Bam. Now sudden death. Should be sudden death? Oh, I guess, oh, interesting. Well, let me look at this again. Interesting. Interesting. The knight is incredibly powerful. I might need to tone him down a bit, actually. Knight is practically soloing the boss mode. Knight is practically soloing the boss mode here, and that's so let's look at Knight. Okay, Knight's attack is 10, defense is 3. What if we take it down to 8? Because it also has really quick recharge. Cooldown is in terms of frames, and there's 60 frames per second, so it's less than a second cooldown. Which is much faster than the King's cooldown of a second and a half. So yeah, let's drop the Knight down to 8 and see... let's see how it does then. Okay. Does not appear to be soloing
Ilfili said.
The king anymore.
Now we're balancing things, are we?
A little.
Ilfili.
It didn't actually
Said.
update, apparently.
NERF King op piece for noob cheaters.
Well, yeah, he's overpowered. That would be an interesting strategy in a checkmate-based game. Just take the king and rush the opponent, but it doesn't have infinite health. Yeah, I think 100 is too much. I like it, it amuses me, but it's too much. But anyway, starting health is 50. There we go. I do still have it healing more between fights than normally. Yeah, in a checkmate game it heals 10 instead of the expected 5. So it has more health, it heals faster, and it does 2 extra points of damage. Compared to its normal self. Why is the knight still doing 10 damage? Did I mess something up? It is quite possible I messed something up. That is the kind of thing I do. Uh, okay. That's not right. Uh, 4, 4? Hang on. Yeah, that's what I want. That's not what I want. Hmm. Okay, now. I wanted to move the pawn! This is a nice even fight.
Gujalas.
Oh, no wonder.
Sad.
I've got the pawns. I got them in the wrong order.
When is the next stream?
Got these pawns in the wrong order here. 3, 3, 3. And when is the next string? Wednesday at the same time. So yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. 6 o'clock, so I'm getting ready to wrap this up myself. Usually I wait till I hear the siren song of dinner.
Gujalas.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
See you.
See you on Wednesday. Oh. Hang on. Pause. Output. Hang on. I want to see the damage the pawn is doing to the king. Direction to shoot. 29. The pawn is doing 7 damage to the king. Okay, I might have messed up the way that plus king is doing 9 damage to the pawn. No wonder the knight was doing so much damage. I messed something up here with the king's attack is 10. Okay. So the king should be doing 10 damage to the pawn, but the king is doing king is only doing 9 damage to the pawn. No, wait, that's right. Okay. That's not right. The king... Did I use O instead? I know what I did wrong. I know what I did. 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 King. Piece P. Okay. Amazing how one letter typo can mess things up. Okay. Let's unpause this. Go back. Oh, I forgot to actually show the game. Well. So I'd accidentally said so the king was taking 2 more points of damage instead of dealing 2 more points of damage. No wonder the knight was killing him so easily. Let me hit pause. I'm looking down here in the output window, down here. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Health remaining. So yeah, the king is doing 11 damage as intended. Pawn is doing... Okay, let me clear this and then resume. Okay, that's fine. Checkmate, black wins. Let's clear the output window down there. Start again, because I want to see the damage down here. Oh, okay, too fast. And the pawn only did 5 damage as intended to the king. Okay. Okay. That is correct. Yeesh. Can't believe one character, but I mean that's all it takes to mess up code. Oh, that's interesting. Some noise on my mic there. It's probably all these fans. It's getting hot again here in Europe. Here we are under Darkseid's Omega sanction. Uh, um, and you know what? I'm going to get some dinner. I think I'll call it there. I've added a few things, including the one thing I wanted to do. I don't remember if I had a bug left over last time. The Friday was a long time ago, and I feel like I ended that show with a bug in the game that I was not liking. Uh, I think I want to add more pieces. I think I want to add more pieces. Right. See if I can make it so if black is a human player and white is CPU, then black uses the player one controls. In this case, player one is the correct way to describe it because it's yeah. That's an interesting. I think that'll require some alteration of all these things. I think I see how to do it. I think I see how to do it. What I need to do is 1A. Make make a player control variable that's separate but related to the actual active player control variable. So if active player is false or 2, yes, if active player is false or 2, so if active player false or in the subroutines active player equals 2, and P1, I forget what that variable is called. I'm just taking notes here. What is that variable called? Oh, there it is, CPU1. And CPU1 is false, and CPU1 is true, and CPU2 false. Then use P1 controls for black. There. Then, wait a minute, that's just restating the problem. That's not the solution. If active player equals false or 2 and CPU1 is true and CPU2 equals false, then player control equals 1. Yes, that's perfect. Player control equals 1, and I could use that. Else, player control equals active player string. The subroutine version. Okay. Okay, there's my plans for Wednesday. What I'm going to do there. Going to make it so player 2 uses player 1's controls if player 1 is CPU. Or, yeah, black uses player 1's controls if white is CPU and player 2 is player. And if not, then white uses left. Uses player 1 controls and black uses player 2 controls. No, dinner doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. I can do that real quick right now, can't I? Can I? Okay, that's all the test.
Philly said. Why would you do that though?
Why would I do what though? Not eat? Or what are we talking about here? I guess I don't have to make player black use player 1's control if there's no player 1.
Philly said. If someone chooses to be black human and white CPU, isn't that so they can play with black's control scheme? Why mess it up for them by forcing them to use white's control scheme?
I guess that makes sense. Also, because black's control scheme kind of sucks right now, but I need to attach a second controller to this computer to see if I can get a player 2 controller control. Eh, I'll put that on the back burner. It does require adding a bunch of extra things. Let's see, adding extra pieces. Well, that requires me to design more pieces. Including another class for the piece. Oh, I know what I want to look like, though. I know exactly what I want it to look like. He. Layers, turn off that layer. Uh, yes, I know what I want that piece to look like, even if I'm not sure, even if I don't feel like coding it right now. Okay. 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 I know what I want the piece to look like. It's gonna be really funny. Well, I think it's funny anyway. Hmm, that's actually blockier than. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a duck. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. That's good. 1, 2, and 4. Anyone recognizes this? You're old. There we go. So yeah, if anyone recognizes this, you are very old. Save as PNG. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Documents. Chess Plus. just art. Okay. I'll just save this on the desktop and move it to where it belongs afterwards. Dragon. And naturally this actually needs to be white, not black, but I wanted it. And save as. Dragon B. I hope I picked the right color here, red. And save as PNG. Dragon S for selected. And this will be yellow. Your goal. Oh, and I realize it's wrong. Yes, okay, that's correct. I need to fix the sprite ever so slightly. There we go. The empty space in the middle's in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Yes, it needs to be moved one to the left. Damn, I should have done that before I got 1, 3, 4, and then we got 1. Got dump. Dump. Is that correct? No. No, it's not. What? Screw it. Fill it. Oh, that's the problem. Hang on a second. There we go. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to just save this over the other two and change their colors because the others are wrong. And just dump that. That's A. And then we save as PNG. S. Yes. Then we make that yellow. Okay, there's my dragon sprite. Why? Why, you may be asking? Does it look like a duck? Well, the answer to that is ha 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 ha. And let me move these into the proper blopper. I'm not actually going to add them today. I just wanted to draw it while I had the idea. add that to my notes. I may make more, but tee hee. Rook. Let me think. Yeah, there we go. That'll do nicely. That'll do nicely. And I'll add that piece next time. Now that I have it over here in my artworks, I can add it to the board. But not yet. But not now. Not today. Today I don't want to. So I'm going to end it here and go eat some dinner. Because I didn't really have much of a lunch. And I will be back on Wednesday as usual for more coding and chessing and yeah, I'm just putting off the thing I really want to do. The one feature that I really want to add, but I am not sure at all how to add.
Thanks
but
for the stream.
We'll talk about that later. For now, good night, everyone. I'm going to go have some din din. And I'll see you all on Wednesday. That's 2 days from right now. And now